Hi guys, I'm Shannon and I'm going to talk about 5 things that I changed as I got older. Here's a little behind quick video of me brainstorming it. So don't forget I have my son's marker, just what is near. So if you want to do sit down talk videos, I'm very forgetful and this is what I do. I just write down 5 things that I'm thinking about to make in the video. 5 things that, let's name it, 5 things that I changed in my 20s or learned. I'll decide later. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor, so if I talk about money, it's my opinion, my experiences. You take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so I said 5 things, but I'm probably gonna do 6 because I had an extra one. Here are 5, I might name 6 different perspectives that I've learned over the years, and in my 20s, I'm 25, and I have a lot more to learn, but if this helps anybody, I'd love to share it. So, number 1, they're not in order, but number 1, don't spend more money than you're making. Shannon, do not spend more money than you're making. I'm talking to myself in all of this. Do not spend more money than you're making. Do not keep opening credit cards and spending the money that you do not have, especially in your 20s. Do not live, I'm gonna go off, but do not live for other people. Live smartly. Take care of you first. 2 would be work for value and not time. And what I mean by that is work for your value. But first, obviously, you have to create value. So find a skill, create a that you like, a skill that you like, whatever it is. It could be photography, it could be anything in technology. Literally, just create a skill. Create a skill that you will enjoy, even if it's not for forever, but for the next years of your life, that you can value your pay on, your time on. Just create it. And the earlier you create it, the better. 3 would be, this mindset, oh my gosh, this perspective had changed my bank account, my life, my choices, is invest over consumption. So when you look at something that you need to buy, I'm not a financial advisor, but in my head, what works for me is there's things that you need, there's things that you want, and there's investments. So things that you need, things that you want, I split it between the 2. So it's either I need it, I'm gonna get it, and I put money to the side for it as like a bill. 2, things that I want. If I really don't need it and it becomes things that I want, majority of the time I just won't get it, because if you're investing your money then consuming, because what you want that is not creating value in your life becomes consumption. So it becomes like extra clothes that you don't need, consumption. Buying a new car when you have a good car, consumption, not an investment, right? So unless you like flip the car to your old car to be on Turo, you create an investment off of it, you do really good, and it pays for your new car, whatever the heck, then it becomes an asset, right? It becomes something good. But yes, what had changed my life is, I'm going off, but what changed my life is literally investing over consumption, or even like just saving your money until you're ready. You're ready to invest into something bigger. You're ready to invest into something that like you either really wanted and you can invest into yourself. It just be smarter with your money, in other words. Number 4 is live in the present moment. I beat myself up every day with this. Like, this is honestly, probably one of the hardest things for me is one, I overthink all the time. So majority of the time, I'm not living in the present moment. In reality, I'm not living in the present moment because I'm either stressing about my future or I'm dwelling on the past, which is all normal, right? So guys, if you are doing the same thing, like, just know that it's normal. But you're either in the past, the present, or the future, right? The past, present, or future. Those are the three things that you're normally in. You're either in the past, the present, or the future. The past is going to have you dwelling. If it's on anything negative, something that already happened, whether, like, hopefully you're just thinking about something nice, but majority of the time, if you're in the past, you're dwelling. You're dwelling, you're sad, you're dwelling, like, on the past, something that happened in the past that's not even probably, if it doesn't, don't get me wrong, like, it could be, if it's something, that's going to affect you in 10 years, because I always do, like, the 5 minimum to 10 year rule. If it affects me in 5 years, then all right, dwell on it, but never stay into dwellment more than 2 days. Let yourself feel and get out of it. But anyways, the past is dwelling. The future is depression. The past is dwelling or depression. The future is stress or anxiety. If you're living in the future, you're either stressing or you're having anxiety. You're stressing about your future. You're stressing about what could happen that most likely is probably not going to happen, or just, something that is already, like, created in your mind that you don't even know if it's going to be a thing, right? So the future is not good either. Now the present is living in the present is more peaceful. It's more like, okay, like, one step, one day at a time, living in the present, focus on the present. You are able to feel and figure out your journey. If you're young, figure out your journey, or you're older and you're just living life, you're living to your full potential, and you're just living in the present and loving who you are at the moment and what you're doing, and just, you have no stress of the past or depression, and you have no anxiety of the future. You're living in your present moment. Now 5, control what you can. Don't stress over anything that you can't control. So control what you can and do not stress over anything that you cannot control. And oh my goodness, if I knew this in my early teens to 20s, I wouldn't have stressed out as much as I have. But yes. So now when I'm stressing about something, I'm like, can I control it? 1. 2, does it affect me? Does it affect my family in the next 5 to 10 years? Or is this something that's going to pass? Because if it's something that's going to pass, let it pass and forget about it, because it's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. And I'm going to add a bonus one, because what I just said, not worth your energy, not worth your time. Value, 1, your peace and your time. Value it. Value your peace of mind. Value it so strongly and protect it. Value your time. Because peace is like, you value who's around you, everything, your energy, value it so strongly, and you will get so far, and you will be genuinely happy. I'm telling you, just don't, this is the true freedom, is literally being free mentally, just being free. Like, don't, I'm ranting now, but mentally not caring what people think is the true freedom. So value your time, do what you feel is right and what will make you happy, and you will live a good, successful life. But then again, I'm not a financial advisor. These are all my opinions. These are all by personal experience. Take it with a grain of salt. It's just some things that I've changed in my 20s and continuing to change. And I'm growing every day. I'm learning every day. I am reading a book right now. It's called 6 Months to Six Figures, which is keeping me really sane. I love that. It's keeping me sane. It's teaching me in new ways of self-development with my money and how important it is to have money. And the reason why I chose to read the six months to six figures is because I have not invested 6 figures yet. I may have made 6 figures already, but I haven't invested it. So that is like my mindset of reading the book. So just how I can invest that money and make it work for me. But yeah, I hope any of this helped you out. I recently watched a Grant Cardone video, so I think my next video is probably going to be what I learned off of it. I'm going to do a lot more talk videos. I already do vlogs. I love doing both, so I just love putting my life out there. I love showing what I've learned and what I'm going to continue to keep doing, because life is too short to not do what you want to do. So if I feel the need to speak out, to learn and to share with the world, I'm right here. I'm not waiting, because tomorrow is not promised. So if you have something that is like in your mind and you're like, I need to get it out, I need to do this, just do it. Pick up your camera, buy a $20 tripod or less on Amazon. Pick up your phone that you probably already have you're watching off of, and start recording yourself. You're not going to feel the most confident. You're not going to feel the most, comfortable in front of the camera. But as time goes by, you're going to realize what works for you, how you feel comfortable, or you're going to get more comfortable, and how you can make yourself feel more comfortable. If you have to get ready differently, like, just change it up. You will learn by doing. I'm telling you, fear is just an emotion. Do not be fearful, because when you give up is the true failure. Do not give up. And so thankful, but in church he literally said that, and I was like, thank you, that's a sign. Do not give up, because God cannot give you what you already quit on. If you don't even know what it is, you already quit on it, it will not happen. So I hope you take anything out of this video, put it into your perspective in your life, and help you out, and just be good, be positive. And I hope you have an amazing, whenever you watch this, day or night. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. And the sun is up. It's a new day, and God is good. Whatever you believe in, you are blessed. You are loved. Continue to be great.
I like you. Listen to my heart, girl. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you don't show me, and the special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby. That's what you told me, and I believe it. 'Cause I ain't never had nobody